to indwelling, from acting to living. We have seen the reality of the finished work in us, the reality of the new covenant in us, and the reality of the fullness of grace in us during the Feast of Tabernacle or Feast of Ingathering. Is for us to graduate from acting, performing, and observing, celebration, to indwelling and to living. That's why it became a reality in us. And the essence of celebration of the Feast of Tabernacle is for us to live and indwell inside His presence. You see that in the old, celebration of the Feast of Tabernacle in time and on land, meaning celebration of the Feast of Tabernacle with time bound, which is yearly, is a sort of reminder of believing that indwelling of the Father and indwelling of His presence. That's why in John chapter 14, verse number 16 and 17, Yeshua said, I will ask the Father, who is also Himself, and He will give you another counselor, another comforter, to be with you forever. Which is, I will give you another of myself, referring to His Spirit. In verse 17, He says, the Spirit of truth. The world cannot accept Him because it neither sees Him nor know Him. But you have known Him, for He lives with you and will be in you. Now verse 18 says, I will not leave you as an orphan. I will come to you. Trying to tell you, He is that another form. He is that counselor. He says, you know, when He was talking, He was putting on a single entity of a human being body. Now He said, I will give you another form of myself that will be able to dwell in you and with you forever, making you a family man, giving you general glory or family glory. No more individual glory, where all of us will have one spirit, one heart, one body, we live in one house. Do you see the message He's preaching? And the Feast of Tabernacle is for us now not to be as the world. He says the world could not accept Him because they have not seen Him and because they have not known Him. So you see, the celebration of the Feast of Tabernacle in time or on a land, which is time bound, or going to live in a physical booth that is well constructed, as itemized in Leviticus 23 verse 33 to 44. That which is written in Leviticus 23 verse 33 to 44 is for the singular purpose for us to believe His indwelling presence and our living together with Him now, and not for us to shift our attention to celebration without ending up in indwelling. That's why the topic even say from celebration to indwelling, from living to indwelling, from acting to what? Living. So meaning that the celebration of the Feast of Tabernacle on land is for us to now live together with him. And how do we live together with him? Is to see him. How can you see him without faith? How can you have faith without hearing? It's not possible. And for you to hear him, you must be taught. That's why the Feast of Tabernacle on a land is not about celebration. It's all about teaching. So that you will hear, you will see, you will know, and you will believe. That indwelling presence of the Father, who is Yeshua, given to us in another form by his Spirit. For that Spirit, who is our counselor, is Yeshua and Yahweh, who is our Father, that made us not to be orphans, and the essence of family glory. Yahweh gave to us family glory, not to be an orphan. He is our mother, he is our father, he is our environment, he is our life, he is our everything. In fact, he is in ourselves. We are now one with him. Let this Feast of Tabernacle awaken your consciousness to the reality of seeing your body as his body, your spirit as his spirit, your mind as his mind. That is the essence of the Feast of Tabernacle. That in every moment of your life, you are living in the consciousness of his presence, his permanent presence with you, and his permanent habitation with you. It's no more to put your attention on acting. You may decide to act, no problem, but let your attention not be in the action. Let your attention not be in the performance. Let your attention be in the reality. Rely on the reality. Use the shadow to teach. Don't put attention on the shadow. For we are right now in the reality. And the celebration of the Feast of Tabernacle now is only for the singular reason of what? Teaching. Because the reason of celebration of the Feast of Tabernacle on land is for us to believe. And you cannot believe without teaching. So the celebration now is all about teaching, not about performance. Open your mouth and give Yahweh praise, who made it possible for you now to see him and to know him. If not his Spirit, who is witnessing with our spirit that we are the sons of Yahweh, you wouldn't have known today that the Feast of Tabernacle is fulfilled in your life. That the finished work is in you, the new covenant in you, the fullness of grace in you. Right now, you are a body of glory. Right now, you are a family of glory. You are a house of glory. And the same way I'm a house of glory is the same way all of us are now one family, living in the same environment, glorifying the name of Yahweh. Thank you, Father, for not making us orphan. Thank you, Father, for being our counselor, teaching us and choosing for us and doing for us. Blessed be your name for living together permanently with us. Honor and praise, glory and power, ancient of days, are to your holy name. I believe.